Hello guys. Once again is your boy Bob Macharia, the houseless boy. And today I had one class which bounced and I have a lot of time and I think it is wise spending the time with you. And I want you to join me to a place where I treasure much in my heart called Ikonyero. Because this place, maybe when I feel confused or I have stress, this place where I go and chill and see some big machines, big vehicles, which gives me the motive, the side to go on, move on. So join me. But before that, we are going to repair my bike. Join me, guys. The bike doesn't have much problem. The problem is just replacing the brake pads. Join me. Let's see. Guys, as you can see on my left, these are the walls of the famous Bukungu Stadium, where the political rallies are held or big matches here in Kenya or western region of Kenya. Kakamega is a home of sports, bullfighting, rugby, and football. The likes of Gor Mahia, you name it. Yeah, the famous Bukungu Stadium is near town. It's between town, Kakamega town, and Masinde Muliro University. On my left, if you are keen enough, you can see the green trees. Is the Muliro Gardens, the famous Muliro Gardens. It's a memorial park for remembrance of the great man, Honorable Masinde Muliro. Welcome to Kakamega. On this road, Kakamega Mumias Road, this particular place from here to at a distance is called Joyland. Joyland. The other thing that made me fall in love with Ikonyero was that the name Ikonyero has the dialect of Kikuyu, which means the language of Kikuyu, Ikonyero. I felt like I was in my home place in a strange land, if you understand me. So I just went there, look at that name. I was fantasizing, despite having no bus fare to my home place, but I can see a name that looks looks like maybe a place where I come from, but I'm in another place, Kakamega, where such name is so rare. Afterwards, I started seeing some big machines, big vehicles like the Range Rover, the Mercedes, the other fancy vehicles, maybe going to Mumias from Kakamega, and some from Mumias to Kakamega. And what I felt the motive of going on and not giving up.
So much cold, and I'm glad I had a sweater with me. I carried it on my bicycle. I finally worn my jacket, and at least I'm not so bad. Now, in case you don't know, Ipanyero, it is on your way from Kakamega to Mumias, the mighty Mumias, and one day I'll take you there. Believe me not. We shall go there. It's about 34 kilometers from Kakamega, but I learned those kilometers with a bike because of you guys.
And welcome back to the YouTube channel. You're a houseless boy, but I got a house. Story for another day. And now it's about the story I was to tell you of my dearest place in Kakamega. This place is called Ikonyero, and this is the place where the famous Dr. Fueneke comes from. And after hearing his story, I felt good that the place that I treasure much in this county is the place that he comes from. Maybe he'll get to hear about this story. Hope we're sharing a common thing with him. Now, this particular time, it was about time we were closing the school for a short time, 2 or 3 months, so that we could be back for serious business. And after calling my dad, he said he had not planned himself for such a thing. So he told me to give him 3 days so that he could afford the fare, because the place I school and my home place is far. It's about 1200, which comes to, let me say, $12 average. And I was escorting my friends who we come from the same place, or rather my homies, and I don't know what to say, but I felt good. I was okay, but I was to stay here for 3 days, then go back to my home place like the other. So after all my friends went home and they left me alone, what do you expect? So boredom that is like eternal, and some kind of stress that maybe you don't know the origin of something, maybe because you are lonely and probably you are a first year, you don't have forms, you don't have anything to do because these are new place to you. And from that time I went, how I like managing my stress is walking, doing a long distance walk. So I picked this road, the road Kakamega Mumias road, and I decided to follow it till the place it will lead me. But I had to do like this. I had to save energy that could make me go back to my room. So I finally got to a place called Ikonyero. It's not maybe far away, but walking or probably walking is a quite distance. And I found there was a greener grass, or rather pasture, and I decided to take a break, have a seat there, just look at the view of the small shopping center, and I felt relaxed. My mind was back to normal, and my life was filled with hope. And I told myself, son, sometimes I call myself son, wake up, go back to your room before it rains and before it gets dark. And I did it with no stress, understanding my father that he's getting something for me. And for about 2 days maximum, I received a call from him. He told me, I'm sending you this money so that you can come. Yeah, and I was so happy. Yes, thank you. That was what I was to tell you, but I couldn't tell you in Ikonyero because the weather there was so harsh in my day of vlogging or filming. So enjoy. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's get to 1,000 and you won't regret. Thank you. Adios.